Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
This is Challenging Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Rare Character, Batch 1, 2024, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Now, I had a nice opening on the last time. This is take 3 on this one. So I want to give another huge shout out to super fan of the channel, Steve. Yes. He ended up scoring this one. I think it was supposed to, the guy ended up saying, oh, I shouldn't have sold you this. This was supposed to be for like he was going to save it and put it in a lottery or something. But because we're not some of the chosen ones where you guys will just send us this for an honest review. So it is what it is. But we're going to get into it. It may look like we opened this with our teeth, and we kind of did. Like all I could say is I know. I was actually shocked to see red wax because I know Makers has a thing on it, and they actually sued people for putting red wax on their thing.
Actually wax.
Well, whatever it is, man, it doesn't come off. Their little thing didn't come off. But we already rolled it once. We had to redo the video because the it just we had to use tools. There was knives involved in this one.
Razor blades
blades. So it looks beautiful now. So let's get right into the particulars. So this one here is a limited release. It comes in at 113 proof. We got it for $89.99. This happens to be bottled 215 out of 1,320. That's a good cork pop. It's distilled and aged in Kentucky. It's bottled by Rare Character Whiskey Company out of Lexington, Kentucky. And this is a marriage of some of the best barrels that they have encountered is how they described it. Now, we've yet to do a Rare Character on there. This one happened to just be a limited release that he stumbled up on. So I was like, you know what? Grab it. And I want to see what they're all about. Trick, actually. I know they have, yeah, because they're a non-distilling distillery. So they don't distill their own stuff, but they go around and they get barrels that they like, and they tweak them and they merge them and they do whatever they got to do, and then they sell it off, usually at a premium price. So at $89.99, that's not actually a bad price for them, is the way I hear it, as I looked up the information. So we will see. I've yet to do anything by them. You may notice the bottle's a little empty. Someone had a hard time opening it, and the table smells excellent, though, I will say that. So
it did look like drunk girls trying to open champagne.
It was like whoosh, all over the place. It was an eruption. So let's see what we got anyways.
The nose is substantial compared to what we just had yesterday.
Well, this is not a huge leap on that one. Let's be honest. That didn't have a nose at all.
So this one's substantial.
All right, I'll give you that. You set the bar pretty low on that, though. Just so we know.
Well, so this must be another company too. Then they just kind of do store picks as well, because there is some of our local people. That
this isn't a store pick.
I know it's not. But do they do that as a specialty? You said they don't
They don't distill any of their stuff. They just pick the stuff. So I don't know if they do a single barrel program. Like you're talking like the copper and cask and stuff. They probably do. They probably do. Like you can buy a single barrel of their stuff, or you can buy one of their mixes. You know what I mean? Like like Knob does, where they have, or even this Broken Barrel. It wasn't. Right. That's not a single barrel. It was more of a. Well, that one might have been a single barrel, but they have.
It was.
They some of them do.
This is pretty tasty.
They make a thing. I'm not 100% sure on all of these things with this company itself, because again, this is the first time we have one in the sack, but it's been over there for a while. I've never tasted anything by them. This keeps getting better and better.
It actually seems to drink a little hotter than what I'm looking at. No, or was that my imagination?
It didn't on the first sip, but I took a very little one because I noticed it was 113, and I just wanted to see. The nose is getting thicker though. At first, it was just kind of better than mediocre, but it wasn't lighting it up. But the more I took my sip now, and the more it's really coming more out of the glass. I'm getting It
definitely holds on.
Oh, there's something. I'm getting a smell that I can't recognize on this. Hold on.
It didn't give a mash bill on this either.
Let me take another sip. It's bringing me in between, a cross between
Definitely holds on. Cross between.
Well, I'm trying to think, because now I was changing my subject on myself. Well, on the because I was starting to hint towards like an oatmeal with like pecans in it, like a sweet pecan in it. But I'm not. It's not so much the oatmeal. It's more. It is kind of like an oatmeal though. Or just like a like not a walnut either, like a pecan though, the way because they're sweeter when you smell them and taste them.
They taste better too.
Mm-hmm.
To me. Yeah, I'm not sad with this. It definitely holds on. It's tasty. It's got a nice little light oak finish on this as well.
It does. I'm just trying to. I guess it's not a critique. I'm trying to figure out in my head like how. We've done so many bangers that it doesn't seem as oily as some of the other ones we've done. But let me try it again.
I think if I was to be guessing and this was in a blind, I'd be over 113. I think it seems to hold on in proof that way.
Right.
The nose is coming through.
See, to me, we're opposites again because it's not drinking uber hard. I like the 113 on that. That might be where I land because it's one of them that it doesn't. There's enough flavor where it's not drinking like hot in your mouth, but no, you do feel it coming down into your chest. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
It's almost compatible with like Old Granddad because it kind of has a little bit of a.
There's a little fireworks in it. There are, but that could be because of the eruption that we had before when we opened it up, or just the fact that it's a new crack too. It may settle down on it. It's not like when we did that Yellowstone where it was like, wow, that's just hot to be hot.
That did work its way
down. That mellowed out.
Yeah, it did. It ended up being pretty tasty.
Yeah. It's still tasty. I didn't drink it all.
We did have a couple.
I hit it from myself.
Did you?
Yeah, it's over there.
I was going to say, it's not up there where I used to be because I used to want to try it.
But. No. You did try it a lot, so it was way down. So I ended up, it was like a half a bottle, and I put a new bottle up in its place. But yeah, no, it's still over there somewhere. That would actually be probably a good one because I think that was 115. That would actually be a good one.
It's around there.
It would probably be a good one to put that up against this one, just as for a future second bottle.
Where are you with a grade?
I'm still fighting with it. Give me a minute. So it is non-age stated,
right?
So we don't know that part of it. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna put a little bit more in. I want to see what it does. But I'm trying to think in my head on, $90.
Yep.
It's not a bad proof.
Nope.
You know what I mean? You're in the proof land. It brings me in the range of the Elijahs and in the
other than you could do the old Broken Barrel for 54.
There's a bunch of them out there.
No proofier. So I mean,
the Copper and Cask.
Yeah,
for those, 59.
Those do well.
That's in the thing.
That's why I was asking: is this like part of that? Not
even
so
the
much
Old
this
Soul.
One, but does that company as a whole? Is that kind of what they do? I'm not. That was a question.
I don't have that answer. Again, there's the information that I got on it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't do a deep dive because again, I didn't know much about these guys. I mean, I guess that's the biggest thing. This is a limited release for price of normal limited releases. That's not bad. You know what I mean? Because some of the
if you won this in a lottery, it'd be worth buying it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, well then, because it's obviously very limited, because it's 215 out of 1320.
I mean, it's hard to tell. Well, thank you for interrupting. Well, it is good. In my head, I got to stop myself because I'm thinking of all the bottles we have behind us that are less money that would beat it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's this thing. I mean, for those of you that chase the limited releases, we'll have to try the other one. We do have another one over there, and I don't remember what proof it was. You have a second one at the house because someone might have bought two of them. I don't want to say, but
pretty blue top,
purple top. So I'll just be curious. I'm not going to really have a thing on it, like as far as negative, until we see how it does in the blind. This may open up and it may be a monster. You know what I mean? But I'm looking over your shoulder thinking, geez, the Four Roses single barrels are a little bit less money than that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that all the Elijahs last year are 72. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good stuff out there that's around or higher proof that are gonna it would compete. So it's gonna have to go in a blind. As a grade though, because I don't feel as warm and fuzzy as I did when I did the Elijah the last time we did it, or although this, you know, I think I'm in the A- B+ range.
That's exactly where I was.
You know what I mean? Where they're good.
So you just said all that, but then look back even further to the orange and black box at, what is that, 92, 86 or whatever, at 150, 160. It's limited release, and that's not even close to being worth it.
I didn't remember orange. I'm like, what orange and black spot? I wouldn't have bought that one. But yes, I agree. No, that Sinatra is a Britney, you know, people that want that low proof, I guess. That you can't keep that one's a dead horse. There's nothing. That's you can't put that into anything that's ever going to make that worth the money.
I agree.
You know, but this one
I think would hold its own. This will be fair.
I think it'll hold its own. We'll have to see how it does in a blind. I'm just trying to think back. You know, even ones behind it, like, you know, the Missouri ones there, the Holiday Straight. Soft red wheat one. Yeah. I think that would, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of them that are a little bit less money that are around this proof or higher that I think had a better viscosity. And that's what I was trying to say about how much it coated in my mouth.
Yeah, but so then think of like the Remus Rupio, which is $100 and 100 proof. And I think this is.
And at no time have you ever heard me say that's worth the money. You know what I mean? That's just it. I agree with you on that. Yeah.
You know, people chase them down. I'd almost be happier with this.
Right.
So
I guess, yeah. I mean, if you could score one, I say try it.
I think that's the key.
Do I think everything I named coated better, tasted better, and had a better finish? Agreed. Yes. That's the only thing.
You're not wrong.
We'll put it in a blind and we'll put it to the test. That's the way we like to do it here. And if there is a future blind you want to see this go up against stuff, leave a comment down below, because I love writing yours down and doing yours over the ones I have. But all of those ones that I mentioned, this may beat them. Once this opens up, I mean, it's good. It's just not giving me as much viscosity as what I remember. Right. It may open up.
A couple sips after we just, now it's just like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not like I can't remember. Even the last Elijah, that C that we just did, everything it touched, it just coated.
Oh, that was.
You know what I mean?
So,
and that's where I'm in this one. Unless this opens up a little bit more and it gets a little more, it's good for what it is. But at $89, you're in a big battle with a lot of big boys. You know what I mean?
So bad, you know. But you know, again, we did Old Elk a while ago, and that was up there.
And I think that would smash them. That thing brought the flavors like Makers does, like deep, dark, rich. You're not getting this. I understand that, but they were finished. Besides,
and they had a neat top.
Yeah, but they were finished too.
Oh, yeah, they were.
You know what I mean? They were all in a Sauvignon or a Sherry and stuff. So I mean, now you're talking double barrel where this one wasn't. Again, this is good. You guys have to leave a comment down below, and maybe we'll have to crack the other rare character that we have, and maybe and then it'll give it a little bit of a comparison to see. To me, I'm just. And it might change, but, it's not giving me a ton more viscosity than, it's giving way more flavor than the Remus. But the viscosity of how it coats is not a whole lot more than what we had in the last, yesterday's version.
A little bit, but not much.
Not a whole lot more. That's what I'm saying. And that I guess that's one of my drawbacks where, like, I want this to be luscious at that price. And to me, it's very good. Hence the A-. But it's not like, wow, I'm going to remember this tomorrow.
No.
You know what I mean? So,
but again, we got a Pappy over there that didn't do a wow.
No, absolutely not.
And that was more, I believe, or close.
No, I ended up paying like $139. And I 100% agree with that. But that's why I'm saying, for those people that like to chase the limited releases, I think everything we named might be better than this. That's all. So that's my honest opinion. And yes, Rare Breed, I accept the fact that you're never going to send us a thing. But that's the truth. Rare character. What did I say? Rare Breed. Sorry. But I don't think we're on their list anyways. But there it is. That's our review. Again, leave a comment down below if you guys have had stuff by these, or if you see these, because I know it's going to be a limited release and it's only going to be, so many come out there. So there it is. That's the Rare Character Batch 1 2024 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. That's the review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.